So currently, there is a lot of work that is being done on framing post-traumatic stress disorder specifically for issues that is faced by Black and brown people in urban environments. And the framework that is being utilized right now is labeling it as complex urban trauma. And so now there's specific work that is being done to address issues for the specific portion of the population. Urban trauma is basically, what many of us growing up in the hood have always dealt with. Interestingly enough, the neighborhood that I grew up in, the elementary school, literally the block behind it, was the shooting range for the police department. So every day we heard gunshots. Every single day we heard gunshots throughout the day, where it became normalized. They just recently removed that shooting range from this area. So we have a Black and brown neighborhood where the police shooting range is in the middle of this Black and brown neighborhood, and gunshots are literally happening, throughout the day, consistently. And there's the other aspects of urban trauma that this happens, whether you're talking about just issues of poverty, just issues of sanitation. Also, all the homes that I grew up in, the paint was lead-based. So all these issues of environmental racism, all these issues in terms of dealing with levels of crime and how the police react to such crime, all those things can form a core of basically a traumatic event. And you're going to talk about the crack era. Then when crack came in, all those issues. So you have children who grow up in this kind of environment, again and again. And then also what you can do, you can also start to trace lineages of this, meaning we're talking about the modern era, but what happens with all the Black towns that were settled after the Civil War, and then they were tore down or they were invaded by different white racist groups, and people who had to be removed forcibly from their land and chased away. You carry that trauma, into the next place that you move into.